Remember, you are given as your richest birthright the privilege of controlling your own thoughts. Therefore, treat this divine gift with the profound respect to which it is entitled, and do not allow anyone to do your thinking for you, or to influence your thinking in any manner whatsoever, except by the rules of accurate thinking I am passing on to you. Follow this procedure regardless of what people think or say about your method of thinking. If they wish to call you a cynic or a doubting Thomas, let that be their misfortune. But for your own good, go right on thinking by rules which will save you from many mistakes and tragedies throughout your life.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 17 Principles of Success live series here on my channel. I am so glad that you took time to join me here in this place, in this community that is for greater development. And we are here to lead our lives and inspire the world with your ideas while you are unlocking your full potential. And I am here to share these powerful principles, okay? So my name is Irene Daniel, for the ones who don't know me still. And I am a personal trainer certified with the Napoleon Hill Institute. I have my own coach business, which is for me really my life purpose, to come with this material with creative ideas and really to impact your mind, your heart, and empower you, not just with this knowledge, yes, but to bring you the keys to big transformation. So keep showing up. And if you are every time coming and applying these principles, it's already for sure start to bear fruits. This I know. It's only a kind of you being decisive and committed to yourself, actually. So in this series, I'm really teaching these powerful principles of success by Napoleon Hill. And why I'm doing this? Because I am a walking proof in how these principles really have transformed my life. That's why I created this community. And I am very excited to share, of course, with you all. And so that you may listen, but also apply each and every day, because it's only a choice that you alone can make for yourself. And I guarantee you big shifts, yes, within you, in your life. And it's really fulfillment and meaning. I just can say that because this is something that I experience. And I would not be here if I would not have that knowing that this also is impacting your life. It is will not impact your life, is impacting your life. Okay? So start to apply it, because I am here with all my heart in service, of course, always at service and with the greatest intention. So start to apply so that you also can experience in your own ways, yes, to connect, to go back to the source of your own being, yes, discover it each and every day. This is really the axillary of life. So that's why today I really want to welcome you on our 10th episode, which is mastering focus for success, control attention. Yes, this is really key. It's so important that you are here today. And if you know about this principle, if you are connected in the personal development, if you are walking or you started this amazing path, really, of you discovering yourself, and you know already about Napoleon Hill, and you know about his principles, then I'm sure that you know the power of this principle. And the power of this principle is really to cut all distraction. Yes, and understand this. This is not about doing more. It's really about to do what matters. What is that matters to you? Yeah. So with by saying this, I also want to share with you. So sorry, I have to drink something. Today I want to explore this principle, which is very crucial. And why is that crucial? Why is that so crucial? Because I don't know if you already are being aware that sometimes our mind is really in that modus wandering. It jumps everywhere. It's very much like a monkey. Yes, it's always everywhere and anywhere. Yes, when we want to be everywhere, actually we are not being centered, and we are nowhere. I don't know if you have that feeling or you already have that feeling. Okay, the thing is that it's hard. It's really hard to focus in one thing. When we want to focus everything at the same time, actually, you cannot see clear. Isn't that so? I can show you my hand, and when I show you my hand, you will see all the fingers. It's okay. But the clarity really comes when I give you an object like a pen, and then when you see the pen, you focus on the pen, you start to see very much clear in the details. And so it's really crucial that you understand that. In a world where it's so much distraction, it is. Control your attention is really your superpower. It is my superpower. It's our superpower. And today we'll dive into why it's so important and why many people struggle with it. And to tell you the truth, I also had struggle long years, and today my attention, my focus and my discipline growth really grow very much stronger, because of course I am applying it. Yes. So I also want to share a personal example in how I struggle with focusing, as I was told you just for some seconds. I want to share a bit how that was also a struggle for me, and how learning this principle really helped me to shift from drifting to living with purpose and clarity. You see? So whether you are here for the first time or you have been following along, I encourage you to stay engaged, as always. Reflect on your own experiences. That's why you're here. And start thinking about how you can apply these principles in your day life. Not just today, this control attention, every principle until now. You see, pay attention and reflect upon what this principle is saying to you. What are you understanding? What is that you are receiving as information, and how can you apply it in your day life? And then shift will happen. It must. Not because I say, because it's the nature of it. Okay? So let's start. Okay? I'm so happy to be here and fulfill my purpose. Each day I'm so happy. I cannot explain. I am living my dream, and this is all I want for you. And I know together we are already there today. And so I want to start, of course, by declaring how Napoleon Hill explains control attention. He explained to us all that it's really the key to mastery any type of human endeavor, because it enables one to focus the power of the mind on the attainment of a definite objective. So this focus must be strong, you see, that it's sustained until the conscious mind accepts it, and it becomes a belief in the subconscious mind, where it acts upon automatically. And I'm talking about automatically. I can use another word. This is a habit. It will become a habit. Okay? So in Napoleon Hill words, he says that great achievements come from minds that are at peace with themselves, of course. Peace within one mind is not a matter of luck, but is a priceless possession which can be attained only by self-discipline, based upon controlled attention. So concentration on one's major purpose projects a clear picture of that purpose upon the conscious mind, and hold it there until it is taken over by the subconscious mind and acted upon. Yes? So this is so crucial. Great achievements comes from minds that are at peace. Are you at peace? Are you in that state of mind, a peaceful state of mind? You see, if you want to be in that state of mind that is peaceful, that is serene, Then is control attention. So important that you first understand and then you start to apply. So I have to say that the power that you have to control your mind, it will be only possible through of you becoming aware of what is that you truly want, to have a definite objective, and you understanding how to master the power of your thoughts. And this also only through focus, only through discipline, only through the power of controlled attention. This is you achieve greatness, is you achieving greatness. This is really what you want to pay attention, is to listen to this moment that I share with you, and then really see the replays, everyday journal, have that time for yourself. Okay? So for me, this principle brought me very much clarity within me, and then in how I started to see my life. To embody control attention has been a process. It was not direct. It is still a process, yes, but it's a process that is worthy. And it has been a process of clarity, to bring clarity to my mind and to strengthen that focus. And this is what really started to shift. By implementing discipline, focus, it opened up the clarity to attain my own belief, to attain that belief that actually was always within me, but I had to start to understand first what I want. And in that process of bringing clarity through control attention and bringing discipline and focus, that I started to believe that everything is already here. Because here is in the now is all we have. It's really all we have. And I started to realize that through this principle, that all I really needed was a clear definiteness of purpose. I needed a direction. Knowing a direction that I wanted to go, I started to apply, as I am telling you to apply. And then when I started to apply, I started really to shut down all the noises that I was in the beginning telling you. Our mind is like a monkey. Yes, it's always everywhere and nowhere. Yes. We have the feeling we have to do more, but it don't have anything to do with doing more. It's really to do what it matters, and is not to focus our attention everywhere, but to center it to one single thing at a time. Okay? So this is what brought me that clarity. By implementing. It was just not learning, it was really implementing. And this every day. We're going to go deeper in this matter, how to apply it in a few minutes. But this is, I'm telling you how it happened to me. And so it's really not ignoring the distractions outside in this world, and that's enough. It's really to overcome that inner noise in our minds, that it has the emotion of fear, that it's clothed as an emotion of fear, doubt, and habits that clouds our thinking. So in the past, I was not able to fully control my attention because why? I didn't have that definiteness of purpose. I didn't have a direction. In my lives already often talked about, I didn't have a purpose, defined a purpose. I had a purpose, but I was not aware. Everyone has a purpose. I was really drifting, unsure where to go. Yes, when you don't know, if you don't have a purpose, if you don't give a direction, yes, you are not sure where to go, if you go right, if you go left. And the mind jumps everywhere because the world is full of information, distraction. But actually, it's very easy to control that distraction, to become clear when you start to become clear within yourself. And so I could make that noise, not just outside, but internal noise, quieter. Yes. And so, because I didn't have that definiteness of purpose, Napoleon Hill calls that we are drifting. Yes, we are drifting. There's no direction. And so, because I didn't have that clear vision to guide me, and without that, I could not lead myself toward my higher potential. And it was too noisy. It was too noisy. It was really overwhelmed sometimes. Yes. So when I started really to focus my attention on my major purpose, in which I had, of course, to go into depth so that I could really understand the why. Yeah. Why I'm here. What is my life purpose? Because I see it, the big picture, always. Yes. I didn't have that. I was drifting. In the moment where I start to make that big questions and start to apply control attention, when I start to apply control attention on in that vision and my major purpose, everything starts to shift. My mind was not more busy outside. My mind was quieter, was quiet. It was peaceful, and it is peaceful, and very much living in serenity. So when I start really to control my mind and focus on my vision, it really allowed me to manifest the results. And when I say result, I'm saying changes in all areas of my life. And it changes effortlessly. And it was really, and it is effortlessly. It was through practicing of control attention that I began to see the power of my thoughts and the energy of thought. I learned that everything starts really within. Distractions, the obstacles, those were simply external reflections of my internal focus. So I understood that when my mind was really always wandering and always jumping from one thought to another one, this is what I was reflecting. Yes, my perception to the world was really very much chaotic. Yes, it was too much information, too much noise, pushing me to everywhere. But it was not the world, it was my perception, and it was not me understanding that I needed that direction so that my mind could start to pay attention, to focus with discipline. And so with that, I start to see myself clear in that vision, and I start to, of course, to embrace it and embody it each and every day. And it's really a gift when we are able to start to see us first. It's really a gift to start to see us first. And then once we see ourselves first, without that authenticity, then the world is different. If you have already that kind of experience, maybe you want to share with all of us in the comments, okay? Would be nice, would be very much inspiring. But this is what I experienced with embodiment of these principles, the embodiment of me unlocking that greater potential within me, which is all life long. But this is so much, it's like you are in love. You are in love with your life, with yourself. And this this is really so much key, so that you are really much coming from that overflow mindset. Okay, so I really start to practice control attention, and everything starts to shift. Everything started to shift because I centered myself, yes, through focus, through discipline, and align my focus where to that definite object, to my vision, in alignment with my purpose, walking this path of personal development, personal growth, and expansion. And the more I applied, the more I was able to act from that place of vision, purpose, and fulfillment. Okay, it was about really switching my mindset, replacing really habits of distraction with intentional focus on the vision that I'm telling you, that the vision that I am creating, design every day, I'm co-creating with that power that is more than I could ever imagine, to be that gives me really the life, and which I'm so grateful to wake up every day and to be really living my dream. And so I am being led, you too. But it's more important to know, where are you giving attention? Are you paying attention? Are you focused? Are you having the clarity? Do you have a definiteness of purpose? So everything starts there, you see. So I also realized that having a sense, when I start to embrace this principle, because it's really a key, it's an activation that happens. This is just a key when I have the power to unlock. What I do here is just to bring you the awareness, first. But it's through the power of you embodying it that you experience this activation. And that's sometimes so important, that we have people that understand more in the depth, okay, that have that great mindset. Yes. And that's why I'm here. And so it was really through application and embodiment, I always like to say embodiment of this principle, that I started to recognize the peace within me, in my mind. And this was really essential for this process of greatness, of unlocking that from coming from that good to greater. Yes, I needed peace so I could listen better. So when we are in that peace internally, we can allow our mental gifts, you see, to guide us towards the right actions, the right step. Yes, you're not going to see the right step with your eyes, but through your eyes, through your perception, in that knowing, intuition. Yes. And of course, with controlled attention, focus, and discipline. Okay? So, I want now to turn it over to you, okay? Because this is actually for you. For me, it's also good because I love this material, and it always gives me, it goes even more in the depth. So thank you that I may serve you and have so much with that. So I want to take a moment here, in this precise moment, to reflect with you. You reflect for yourself, okay, about your own life. Which areas do you feel distracted? Which areas of your life do you feel distracted? Where your attention is pulled into one direction or a lot of many directions. Perhaps you are feeling overwhelmed by external circumstances, as I was telling you. Yes? Or by that noises that actually are in our mind, and that's why it's very hard to focus on our true purpose. Yes? So I encourage you to think about those moments when you have been able to fully concentrate on something. You see, those moments when time seemed to fly, that you really don't notice how the day passed so fast. Everything was just clicked. Everything, it was so easy. Everything worked out. Yes? What is that made that moment possible? Reflect upon. Yes? Ask yourself these questions. Where in your life do you need to focus more? Creating more, to pay more attention so that you can create better results. What areas need you to give more attention or intention and clarity and discipline in order for you to move forward with purpose. You see, focus and discipline, they are inner resources. You can train them. And when you embody it, they become a part of your natural state. And so they move from something you do to something you are. So become aware so that you can shift from good to great. And I invite you to share your thoughts here with me and with all of us in the comments below. You also can watch the replay, of course, and then you can also share your experience about this principle. And of course, if you are not aware of it, start to apply. You can always come back, share what is your experiences, how are you struggling maybe with some of the principles. I am here, and all the community, we are here to support you. Okay? And so I would love to hear your experience and connect with me, of course, on this journey of self-mastery. Everyone here present has something great within. So what is here? What is that you have within you that you can, when you develop, it's going to change everything. Not just in your life, but you start to change the life of others. And you will find ways through ideas, you will gain that vision. You will gain that vision. Yes? So, of course, now I would love to give you also this space so that you can practice. Yes. So, how can you apply, yes, this principle in your daily life? In your business, in your relationships, in your health. Okay, there's no difference. It's not just about sitting still, you see, or being mindful for a moment. It's really about consciously directing your mind and energy towards your highest purpose, and no matter what. So this is the steps I would love that you do in regards in how you may want to apply this principle, control attention, and to strengthen your discipline and your focus. So first of all, define your purpose. Take some time to get clear, really clear on what you really want. And you can take that time. You don't need to be in 1 week if it's not in 2 weeks, but you always have that time for yourself and make that question. And don't force, just allow it. Focus. Be in that peaceful mind, state of mind. You quiet your mind through this principle. Yes? And you start to strengthen your focus and your discipline on applying it, not just for this principle, of course, but in this matter, sometimes, people struggle a bit how I'm going to apply this. Very simple. You sit down and you start first to understand what is that you truly want. What is your major goal? And what is one thing you want to focus every day, not just one day? What is that thing that really that you will every day put your focus on, regardless? Every day, every week, every month, yes? And when you do that, you will start to gain clarity. And when you when you are clear, you will become to be led from that vision. Then you don't need to walk to the vision to attain. We always want. Once you are really clear about your definiteness of purpose, about your purpose, yes, you will start to be so clear that actually it will lead you or led you. Yes, from that vision, you start to embrace it. You start to fuse, you start to be, and then you stop to want. You start rather to express it, to take action in belief, in confidence. And you start to apply faith through action. Very much empowering. Okay? So then start to create focus, like how you want to practice focus. So set aside time for you, for yourself, each day for deeper focus. Whether you have a morning routine or time for yourself, or you before you go to bed, you give yourself time where you start to focus on your vision. You have to have you need a time that you are going to create in your day, that you are going to be only very much paying attention, focus on that purpose, on vision, and see yourself there. You will quiet your mind. There is no distraction there. Just you and your purpose. So you must use that as a habit. I mean, this practice should become a habit. And so another step that you really should embody, I always say embody because it's much more faster to realize that everything is already inside you. Identify really what kind of distractions. Be very mindful and very much concentrate of what kind of distraction in your life, both external and internal. It doesn't matter, because as I was telling you, what you see outside is really a reflection of your being. Yes, it's really like that. But we only gain this perception when we really start to go in the depth. Before that, it's really not so easy to understand. And of course, I know that it will change everything when you follow these steps. And you see, it's so simple, but is transformation. Only by doing this that I am telling you, So when you very much identifying that distractions, take then an intentional step to reduce or eliminate them. Once you recognize them, once you become aware, awareness is everything. When you really want change, deeper changes, we're not talking about superficial, deeper changes. Then once you recognize that distractions, and you practice this every day, you have to take that action too. First, you start to think about how can I reduce or eliminate them. So you must train your mind. Like any skill, you start to control your attention, and then it will start to get stronger. It's like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it is. Yes? So you can do that, for example, with meditation. Yes? You can do with meditation, visualization, mindfulness, with breathing techniques, yeah, so that you can build really that discipline. And of course, the most important, really, be consistent. Have the power of consistency. Yes, be consistent in everything that you say. You know, when you start something, go to the, do the end too. Reach the end. This is really key to mastery your mind. It's just like any habit. Control attention gets easier and more powerful the more you apply it. So keep bringing yourself back to your purpose. When your thoughts jump here and there, you bring it back. And this, it may be not so effortlessly in the beginning, but when you understand how the mind works, it's a matter of consistent applying. Okay? So if you want, of course, to go more into depth, you can also join my newsletters. You see, you can receive it, more resources, more tools, and much more information when you really subscribe to my newsletters. You go in my description box, there is the landing page, and of course you can go to the section which says email me, and when you send us a message, then you are in and you start to receive really great empowerment, practical exercises, so much gems that you can gain, of course, when you decide to receive it. Okay, so it's all about focus, discipline, and control attention. Only this principle is already like changing everything in your life. So I really hope that today's episode really resonated with you, that gave you valuable insights into the power of controlled intention. And I hope it really can help you to create that lasting change in your life. And of course, this is episode 10. And you see, it's really so much gold that you should really go back and see the replays. This is only to remember that, you see, these live series are here just powerful when you start to train them, to master your mind, to focus on what truly matters and which is in alignment with your purpose. And if you really are interested and you want to go and dive deep into these principles and other strategies to unlock your full potential, so I invite you to join my mentorship program. And together we will work on creating a life of intentionality, growth, and fulfillment. So be sure to stay connected with me here for more content. I come very often, YouTube 2 times a week, live streams on every platform. And I am sharing high service, which will give you the keys for deep transformation. Yes. So I will be back with more, of course, and I cannot wait to continue this journey with you. And as I wrap up today's episode, I encourage you to stay focused on your purpose with clarity. Gain that clarity. If you're still not having that clarity, be consistent, as I was telling you, and you'll gain the clarity 100%. And of course, take immediate action. So I really want to thank you for joining me today on this session. Stay focused, stay intentional, It's really amazing to have you every time here on this channel. These principles really work. And I am very, very happy to see you Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Europe time. And of course, with another powerful principle, teamwork. I love this topic. And yeah, I guess we will see us then Thursday. Until then, stay blessed. Thank you so much. God bless you every day. Thank you.